Hey y'all, it's your girl Divine Angel 911. I am tapping in for my Virgos. Hey Virgos, I hope y'all are staying safe, having a great day wherever you are, whenever you guys find this reading. I hope it does bring you some truth, some clarity, some confirmation. Virgo. It's been a long time, but I hope y'all are staying safe. Okay, Virgo. Staying cool if you're out here in the heat. Alright. Virgo. My girlfriends, okay? Somebody in the energy, okay? Feeling like what's Tracy Ellis Ross and the lady with the big the tattoos. I can't think of her name, but I was thinking of girlfriends, okay? When I shuffled the zodiac to find out what zodiac sign we were reading for today. So Virgo. Maybe you and your girls, okay, or a particular friend, okay, is a highlight in today's message. All right, Virgo, so let's see what's going on. All right, your friend, maybe you and your friend, okay, are like girlfriends, all right? You may be able to pick out how your friend acts, okay, or is around you, okay, by watching the show Girlfriends. All right, that could be very significant to someone though in this energy. All right, but Virgo, let's get into this message and see what's going on. Today I live in the present. Today I will start with a smile. I am in control of my attitude. Okay. All right, Virgo, so this is a starting of your day type energy. All right, starting the day off with a healthier perspective. Okay. Healthy thoughts. All right, it's green around you waking up. Okay, so as you're rising, Virgo, okay, maybe there is something that has been sitting on your mind, okay, that you've been thinking about, okay, and you may have been holding on to it. Maybe it's something from the past, okay, or this could be someone holding on to something from the past, Virgo. Okay. But it's the energy is giving you momentum to start this day off with a smile. This is gaining control of your attitude. This is I know how everything has been, Virgo, okay? But today's the day I need you to start gaining control of yourself, okay? And this is good, Virgo, because this energy we don't really see showing up for us. It's if you heard me, Virgo, it's a shh, okay, which means, Virgo, we're not the ones to really recognize when this energy shows up for us, okay? So the fact that it's being delivered to us today, Virgo, okay, this is me even picking this message up, okay, that something is happening for us in the near future, okay? And I'm saying us, I'm a Virgo, okay? So it's showing up for us in the near future, okay? This is something to absolutely be excited about, all right? I like this energy for us, Virgo. It's in a pink energy. Pink. All right, the color pink, maybe you're wearing a lot of pink, or there's something about your heart space, okay? You may be in a loving heart space, a compassionate heart space. Maybe you're open to others, okay? You could be maybe being a little bit more friendlier, okay, with the people around you, okay? So you're not isolating yourself so much, okay? You may be involved in conversation, group conversations, networking. Maybe you're getting out more, okay? Stepping into the light, okay, or wherever it is that where you may shine, okay? You may be gaining more control of your facial expressions, even, Virgo, okay? Maybe control of how your tone of voice, how you communicate with people, okay? There's something about that, Virgo, your tone of voice, how you communicate with people, and facial expressions, body language, in other words, Virgo. Someone may be studying you or studying your body language, okay, and how you present yourself, all right? There's something about today, though, Virgo. You're presenting yourself in a loving and compassionate way, okay, which is maybe helping others gain control of their attitude towards you, okay? So it's a win-win on both sides of the perspective here, Virgo, especially if you're the one starting off in the loving and compassionate way, okay? Whatever this is, though, I do feel like there could be business opportunity around this, okay? If it's not business opportunity, maybe you are connecting with someone that is a friend, more like a family relative. This could be past, present, future, okay, Virgo? Maybe you already connected with someone who comes off like a sister, okay? Or like a brother. Is more in a feminine energy, Virgo. So when I say my girlfriends, I feel like this is either your girls, like your friends, or this is like sisters, okay? It could be cousins involved in too. Female is a female energy, okay? And it's given pretty in pink. It's given dainty energy, Virgo. So if that's not your energy, then this could be who it is that's reflecting the message, okay? And I'm not talking about me delivering the message. I'm talking about someone who is in their headspace, okay, about you, okay? Maybe how you communicate, how you go about your day, okay? I do feel like this is someone who, Virgo, may have seen you come off maybe selfish, insecure, okay? About maybe someone not treating you a special way or being there for you, okay? Maybe you express this off of small talk, Virgo, okay? This is like, you know, a pretty in pink conversation next to you, Virgo, okay? It's like a friend who needs somebody to talk to, okay? I'm just being real 100 about us Virgos, okay? So if this is someone who did come off, okay, maybe talking to you about being more open or being more mindful, okay? Maybe it was how they said something to you that made you speak a certain way, okay? Or roll your eyes, okay? It's body language, though, that someone is paying so much attention to when it comes to you, Virgo. And I don't know what for. And I like to look at the good things first, Virgo, to see, you know, how this person is you know, looking at you, okay? So it's your presence, all right, Virgo. You and this person may secure the light in the same way, okay? If it's not securing the light in the same way, you both are in the light, okay? In other words, people may gravitate to you, okay, because of your loving and compassionate energy, okay? People may want to sit down and talk to you, almost like if you have like the Libra quality of being like that go-to person, okay? You may be someone who's able to balance things out, okay? In other words, oh, I got you, friend, okay? Or if it's the group of girls and y'all are sitting at the restaurant, you're like, oh, don't worry about it, y'all, I got it. You know what I mean? You're that girlfriend, okay? Who's like, I got the bill for the food, or I got the bill for the drinks, okay? Or I got the entire bill. All right, I just make sure I get home safe and make sure I get what I need on the way there, okay? Maybe you're that kind of friend, okay? Either way it goes, you come off in the energy with the Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles as secure, okay? In other words, you can buy your own drink type energy, all right? So Virgo, this is like maybe a group of friends, or someone, a group of people you've hung out with, connected with, maybe even drank with, who may have poured into you a negative way, making you feel insecure, okay? And I feel like someone here may be trying to turn this around for you, okay? As if they did not attack you, okay? But wanted you to understand that, you know, there's certain things that everyone's not able to do, and there's certain things that we are able to do. Virgo, I feel like there are people who know how to do something you may not know how to do. And you may have did it in the past, okay, as a pickup, all right, but you maintain doing something else that these group of women don't know how to do. Okay, I don't know what it is. It would be almost like, for example, you're a dancer. Okay, so going to dance class on Saturdays is a, oh yeah, we know you going to the dance class on Saturday thing. But because some, I don't know, you need a job, you may be skating, you may work at the skating rink, but dancing is your full time. Okay, the group of girls at the skating rink know how to skate, but you work there, but you don't really know how to skate, but you'll skate enough to maintain the job, to get out on the floor, to help anybody get up, to skate around, make sure the environment's clean. All right, so you do those type of things. It's light. In other words, you're not doing a whole lot, okay, on those wheels. But the girls who hang out at the skating rink, okay, may feel incompetent, okay, because you smile. Your smile is beautiful, okay, or you may wear your hair a certain way, or you may wear these certain kind of earrings, or your makeup may sit a certain way on your face, or that outfit you're wearing to work, even though it's the work uniform, you look really good in it. You know what I mean? It's small things that make young ladies feel insecure. Okay? And I'm saying young to old, okay? But old is young, all right? Because we're keeping them young. The more we release these thoughts of being negative towards each other, okay, the younger we can now grow. All right. In other words, our beauty does not have to grow with us. Okay. We can continue to look young and appealing, okay, to the eye. All right. But Virgo, this is what it's about. You looking young, appealing to the eye. It doesn't matter how your age. Okay. You have this appeal, okay, that may make someone feel insecure. Okay. It doesn't have to be a Gemini. I got the zodiac Gemini. It's upside down, which means this could be something that a Gemini thinks about way in the back of their head. All right, so it's not just about you. It's you and a group of girls that this Gemini may think about. If it's not a Gemini involved, you got Sagittarius, Pisces energy. Okay, you may even have Aries, Libra energy involved in this. Okay, but it's wrapped around someone's feelings. And they may have poured into somebody else, okay, who did not. This is girlfriends who pour into each other who don't have self-esteem. Okay, Virgo, you have self-esteem, you have confidence. You're the one sitting at the table, okay, ready to pull out your card or pull the cash out and pay the bill. So the woman you may hang out with, Virgo, or may have hung out with in the past, or these group of ladies, okay, may feel some type of way that you're, able to secure yourself, that you may be appealing, okay, not just to the eye, but how you communicate, your body language, which means you conduct yourself in a particular way, okay, that shows, okay, independence. So Gemini, Virgo, I'm curious why maybe a Gemini, someone here is questioned by your choice, okay, or by something you may have chose in the past, okay. Maybe you chose something in particular, okay, in the past, and it may have made someone feel some type of way, okay. Whatever it is, you may have left it alone. 5 of Pentacles energy in reverse, okay? Maybe it was during a time of you feeling insecure. You may have made progress a certain way, Virgo, okay? This could be what someone here is trying to confirm. If you made progress a certain way, this could be maybe giving head or being spontaneous, serving your body to people you don't know, okay? If that's how you live, Virgo, that's how you live, okay? Someone's trying to find the right person, okay, and is being manipulated, all right, to hear the lies of somebody is trying to make progress with. Does that make sense, Virgo? So let me just put this all together. Someone caught your attention, okay, or caught you. It's like you caught somebody's attention somewhere. You may have been with a group of girls, or a group of girls came to get someone's attention for you, okay? If that's not the case, it's a group of people you hung out with, Virgo, who feel some type of way about you being secure with making progress, maybe with someone, okay? Because whoever this person is there's like they want to know about you, but maybe the way they're getting to know you, or somebody trying to force this person to get to know you, is not the way this person would naturally get to know people. You know what I'm saying? We got a judgment here. This is someone here who clearly sees like people are forcing, you know, someone to show feelings for somebody, Virgo, okay? I don't know who this is. Pretty in pink. This is someone dainty, okay? This could be someone here that feels like they can't match the same skill set you have, or skill level you may have. So they're trying to, it's almost like low-key attack you, Virgo, as if you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to make progress, okay? When you're alone, you are much better at these things. It seems like someone in a tower location you used to stay. Okay, so this could be, again, friends. All right, if you allowed a friend over, this friend, a group of girlfriends to spend the night at the house, it's one of these girlfriends, okay, female friends that you have who's not showing any emotion. All right, this could be a Taurus, okay? If it's not at a place you stayed, okay, this is a place you used to hang out, Virgo. This Taurus here, this could be someone who does, this could be someone who's spiritual. All right, I got a Hangman in reverse, Queen of Cup energy in reverse with a Queen of Wands, Tower energy. So this could be someone who is spiritual. The only thing is they bring in Tower moments when they don't get their way. All right, so this could be someone who causes a storm. Okay, when they don't get the things that they want, okay, and this could be from like their mother or an older woman, okay. This could be even an older woman being manipulative to a younger woman type energy here, Virgo. Okay, somebody feels like, or maybe felt like you were being spoiled, okay, or somebody was spoiling you. Maybe you were keeping a femme energy on the low, okay. This could be a older woman trying to attack you as if you sleep with women, okay, secretly. So this could be an older femme trying to partner you up with another woman, but this is not what you do. This is good news though, all right, because this brings this young lady a friend, okay, who may be on a line to them, Nine of Swords energy, okay, who may think in that way, but you're not into the same sex, Virgo, okay? Or if you are, this is someone trying to find out how they can bring clarity to someone who sees you in a good way, who sees you in the light. Sun energy, you make this person smile, you make their heart beat, okay, in a loving way, a special way. Ace of Cup energy, Nine of Cup energy. This is someone who sees great things with you, okay. In other words, I mean, I see gift and work, but there's someone who sees that you're gifted, okay. So you could be spiritual as well, Virgo, or maybe there's a talent you possess that someone here has been in their feelings about, maybe feeling insecure that they cannot, you know, showcase the same type of talent, and is trying to come off as if they are your friend, your best friend, okay. If this is someone from a past, a group of friends, this is one of the friends who made you feel insecure, okay. In other words, made you feel like you didn't fit in, all right, and now they want to be your friend, okay. It could be a Pisces involved in this, all right, but whoever this is someone here who may have caused a tower moment for themselves, okay. In other words, divine is intervening on two other females that may be a part of this group, all right, for trying to attack you as if you are making people feel bad about being in relationships, or making people feel bad about their money ties, okay. So I don't have High Priestess energy out here, Virgo. So this could be people you spend time with who do a lot of gossiping about you. Okay, 9 of Wands energy. You've been through a lot with these folks or around these people. 7 of Cup energy. All right. I feel like this is energy. If it's a group of girls you love to hang out with, if family members or relatives, these are ladies picking at you. Okay, because you have a talent. You're talented. And there's a gentleman who may have, seen your talent, or it's something about you being talented. A Gemini. Okay, someone here wants to invest in you. All right, if this is a Gemini or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, this is seeing your brilliance and success. In other words, you may have really good ideas. Here it is, High Priestess energy on the bottom of the deck, Gemini. Virgo. Okay, so this Virgo, there is a Gemini heavy in this energy. Okay, you got this person thinking about you. Okay, there's something they want to do for you. Okay, if this isn't like a compassionate connection coming in, a relationship, this could be a friendship, a close partnership. Okay, y'all holding each other down type energy, if that's what you are interested in moving forward. And you don't have to, Virgo. These are messages, to confirm, okay, the truth that's coming towards you. Okay, if you feel the energy of somebody, I feel like he want to work with me, or is he flirting with me? Did you ask that question? Okay, maybe he wants to, talk business with you. Okay, Virgo, but there's a talent that you do showcase that this person here is thinking about using. Okay, maybe towards something that is going to be shined upon. All right, this could be video, camera, TV, entertainment. All right, Virgo. So there is a Gemini, Sagittarius, a Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, and maybe even another Virgo in this energy, Virg. All right, who sees your talent and may have gotten the gossip, the tea talk. Okay, maybe around females you hung out with. A group of girls that claim to have been your girlfriends or friends. Okay, maybe this is like picking up the energy that some of these friends you used to work with aren't your friend. Some of them are. Okay, it's someone though who is standing up for you in the energy of knowing you've been through a lot. So this is someone who's choosing not to entertain the energy maybe the other females were in. In other words, this is like putting a good word in for you type energy. All right. Which is making someone who does want to work with you from your past, 5 of Cup energy. Virgo, it makes them feel some type of way because this is, why didn't I see that in you, Virgo? All right. So you can take this scenario or this message, how you choose in this energy. And it really lays out your past is missing you. Okay? Your past is missing you, and it's because it's seeing you grow. 7 of Pentacle energy it's seeing you grow. Okay? It's watching you grow. It's watching you smile. It's watching you look good, feel good, Virgo. It's watching you maybe even obtain or gain new partnerships when it comes to business, networking. It just seems like with this Page of Wands energy, you have good, like an invitation. Okay, it's not a big invitation, but it's a small invitation, Virgo. Okay, where maybe someone here wants to, again, work with you or do something slight for you or some type of business with you. Okay, that will bring you success. And I feel like this is what someone here was entertaining. Like, I just want to talk to Virgo. Virgo, if you were sitting with a group of females, your girls or your family members, it was somebody somewhere who saw you or who knows about, the work you do, what kind of work you do, and made a judgment. They wanted to work with you, but maybe at the time it wasn't the right time to sit down and talk to you. Okay, so this is, well, I seen one of your friends after, that day, and I went up to him and, tried to get your phone number, or I tried to, pass a message, but they didn't pass the message, you know what I mean? Or whatever it may be. That always comes up in your energy, Virgo. And I did a message for Sagittarius, Okay, where I said somebody was confused. Okay, that was a long time ago, Virgo. So you guys, if you want to check that message out, I will link it in the description box for you. It is a Sagittarius reading. Okay, if this is resonating with you towards a Sagittarius, okay, this could be like someone who had an input, who had a say-so about you. If a Sagittarius is significant to you, okay, check that message out. Okay, I will link it in the description box for you. All right, but it's given the gossip energy. Okay, someone gossiped about you, and it could have been starting with a group of people to down to one person. Okay, the one person that you probably would count on, maybe giving you the credit. Okay, maybe may have not given you the credit. Okay, and it could have been someone else who was around this person. You would, have thought giving you the credit. It's like maybe their friend. Okay, or someone around them, okay, at that particular time felt you would have been more of a better, call than someone else. Okay, handling a task, 3 of Pentacles energy, 9 of Wands. Okay, that's something you've done consecutively. In other words, you know how to do this task. You know how to get it done. You know how to do it in 5 different ways, 9 different ways if that's the case. Okay, you know how to get it done. Okay, you choose yourself when you are partaking in this type of work environment or opportunity, whatever this is. You've been doing it for a long time, or you've been maintaining the energy of completing. If it's something you've been doing as work choice, you've been overcoming, okay, and it may be picking up people around you now. The energy around you, people are feeling some type of way that you have actually gained some type of network off of this. All right, Virgo. I don't know what this is. It's like some hidden talent for you, okay? It doesn't have to be. All right, it's something that you do, though. I don't think it's hidden talent. If somebody knows you know how to do it, I feel like this is just maybe something that people put in the back. Knight of Sword energy with the Hermit energy. Whatever this is, it's something that people don't really see as a talent. But it is talented based on how you shine on it. Okay, Virgo, whatever this is, okay, or it could be many of things, but you got some girls who may have denied you access. In other words, they didn't have good things to say about you, okay, to make someone feel comfortable wanting to talk to you, okay, but it was one person, all right, one person who may have not been around or was around but wasn't paying attention, okay. This is choosing themselves and not entertaining the guy asking questions about you, Virgo. Okay, so they kept quiet. Whoever that was, they kept quiet. All right, but this is the friend that turned, the energy around. In other words, giving this person like I won't say a 101, because the 101 is saying lesson learned. In other words, they did not sleep with this person, Virgo. Okay, I know for someone in this energy that means something to you, okay, that your friend is not connecting with someone who's trying to connect with you, okay. So you may have experienced, like Virgo, for example, if a guy is interested in you, all right, the females you've been around may have showed that guy interest and may have turned it around, all right, so that now they're leaving you out in the cold and connecting with another female and then sneaking around with your girlfriends or your family relatives, if that's the case, okay, behind your back. And so this is now showing up in the energy, Virgo, since they have been getting away with this, okay, this is being brought to you as, well, there is someone, okay, who does want to work with you, and no, they don't want to work with this group of females that has been showing them more energy of them being the more successful ones, okay, than you. All right, Virgo. So if this is making you feel special. This is what somebody wants to do. They want you to feel special. All right. This is hand-picked energy when the Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords shows up. Okay. Knight of Swords is confirming the truth. It's also confirming, you know, that someone is like a knight in shining armor in this energy for you. For someone on this romantic level, I don't know who it is in fantasy land, Virgo. All right, but you know who you are. All right, Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords energy. Okay, it's showing, okay, that your knight in shining armor, okay, is turned in the right direction, okay, and this is looking no other direction. All right, you are able to fulfill a particular status or opportunity that this person is looking to fill. And no, Virgo, it doesn't look like your normal everyday job. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and 6 of Pentacles is something you've done by yourself. Hermit energy. Okay, so if you are someone who sits down and works on, if you're a creator, okay, if you're someone who sits down and comes up with, you know, different ideas, again, someone loves your brilliance, okay, they love your mind, okay. If that's Gemini zodiac sign sitting down in reverse, this is someone who may like to sit back and listen to you talk, okay. It's something about the way you communicate about something in particular, or how you get things done, is how this person's capturing you, and they're capturing you as successful, okay, as a asset to their team. 7 of Pentacle energy. All right, in other words, they see potential, okay, they see that they can work with you. All right, Ace of Pentacle with the 4 of Pentacle energy. So there is a particular work ethic with the 3 of Pentacle energy that this person, or work skill set that this person sees you maintaining, okay. They want you to utilize this particular skill set. So again, this does not look like an everyday job offer, Virgo. This could be like a hustle. 7 of Pentacle energy, all right, where somebody wants to help you make money on the side, or this could help you make money on the side, okay. With High Priestess energy showing up, someone in this energy or watching the message, tarot card reader, Virgo, okay, there is someone in their heart space who knows you've been going through a situation here, maybe a setback with your family. This says somebody here who may have made a judgment in the past, okay. Maybe thinking that someone you know, when you invite a friend over, okay, you got family members over, okay, everybody's in the same room, so judgment is being, you know, passed along, all right. Well, somebody may have made an early judgment, okay, thinking that you were, I won't say small, but maybe you weren't aware, or you didn't have the knowledge of, okay, and not even inquiring it with you, just kind of bypassing you and looking to the next person as if they are the potential candidate, right? So if that is the case, then Virgo, this person sees that they may have followed, okay, maybe, you know, watching, observing the other person they felt was a better candidate over you, or a better opportunity over you, okay, and may have seen some things that they cannot unravel. You know, I'm not sure about this with you, okay. I'm not sure if you're here with us or if you're there, okay. So Virgo, is something about maintaining the energy, okay, which means somebody may be up and down, okay, or it may come off two-faced, maybe sideways, okay. You do have Gemini energy, all right. So this is maybe even coming off a bit overwhelming, you know what I mean. We got the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles energy out here in the Ace of Pentacles, okay. So this could be someone who's overwhelmed, feeling like they have so much to handle, or they got a lot to go back and forth to get done and accomplish just for this one little task. And it's like, I don't see Virgo having to do all of this, all right. Virgo barely sweats, okay, get this job done. You over here sweating like you running a mile, you know what I mean. So it's not trying to be, you know, rude or anything like this, Virgo, but it's almost like catching one of your friends being a pick-me, or somebody as you know, who's family to you, if it's distant family or close family, because you got a Queen of Cup energy in reverse. This could be like a distant family member that you don't hang out with, or you haven't spent time with since you were a child, with the Queen of Wands in the upright. So this is someone who sees that you have grown up, you're matured, okay, you're beautiful, you're resilient, with this Queen of Wands energy showing up. All right, this is someone who feels like you may have an attitude, okay, that they don't like, okay, but I feel like this attitude you carry, okay, it's not negative, okay, it's not to make anyone feel displeased or anything of that nature. This is maybe someone who tried to use the same energy by coming off with the same attitude as you, all right, and has been denied access, okay. This is not knowing how to communicate or handle their self or self-esteem, okay. In other words, if someone tries to discourage you, okay, or is discouraging you, or says something to discourage you, how you handle it. If you walk away, if you know, gonna sit there and entertain it, or you're gonna get your girlfriends to help you go along with it. So Virgo, somebody went and got their friends, okay, to handle a situation where, Virgo, you may have not, okay. And there is a friend of yours who knows you wouldn't have gone to go get anybody, okay. But whoever this is, Virgo, it feels like this is someone who knows that there is somebody who wants to offer you an opportunity. Whoever this Emperor is, all right, this is giving boss energy, okay. So it's maybe news that a group of these girls can't handle, Virgo, and this friend is like, look, you're gonna have to tell my friend different, okay, because my friend, all right, my friend's powerful. She stayed busy, she always on her feet, okay. She doesn't have the time to sit down, okay, and have these small talk conversations. You have to make this a big deal to her, okay, in order for her to be to pay attention to it, okay, in order for her to see it as important, okay, in order for her to be on her toes to get it done. You're gonna have to make it a big deal. So Virgo, you're a big deal, okay. You're a big deal, because if anybody has to bring you news in a big deal way, all right, that means, Virgo, you are special, okay. Ace of Cup energy, you are special. Family members make you big deal. In other words, anything you need, ask for, or you're out here doing, they're making it a big deal, okay. And it may have came off, Virgo, starting off, you know, before it clears up after the storm is storming. All right, so this may have been turned around in a negative way, okay, where maybe you had a family relative, okay, or someone in the energy of this group of girls, or whoever this is, this gentleman energy, all right, making it a big deal about what it is that you do to bring you success, okay, and it's opening up the door, okay, for not just you, because someone here is making it a big deal about you. It is captured you as being brilliant, as being successful, okay, and as using your talent, okay, to get the job done, to get work done, all right. So this could be someone who sits back and kind of does things independently. Maybe they have their own, they may work independent, okay. They could be an independent contractor. Whoever this is someone here who may no longer, you know, see this other person, this other group of girls, or somebody in this group as potential, and wants you to, you know, step up to the plate, Virgo, okay. Now, I know you don't like to hear that. I don't like to hear it, because someone here, a Leo, okay, somebody wants you to step up, all right, Virgo. So whoever this Leo is a Leo in your life that feels like you need to step up, all right. This could be someone who feels like you're dragging your feet, 8 of Cup energy in reverse, all right, getting things done, okay. Whoever it is, I wouldn't hold on too long, okay, to, if you know you're dragging your feet, Virgo, all right, this is them letting you know you're gonna have to step up. In other words, pick your feet up, okay, pick the pace up, okay. This could be like that tough love family member who passed on, 8 of Cup energy in reverse, who's still in your head space, okay, about getting things done. This is don't slow down on me now, okay, Virgo. So there is something that is, again, coming your direction. So want energy here, okay, that someone may feel like you're not going to be happy about, okay, because they've been doing the job, or they've been working, or they feel like they are the successor in this energy, okay, to make sure whatever it is somebody wants, it gets done, okay. Well, Virgo, now you are the assistant, if that's what this job opportunity is calling, all right, because it feels like an assistant energy, all right. But getting things done, okay. Ace of Cup energy reminds me of Devil Wears Prada, okay, where she was sent to go get the office team that she worked in all coffee, and she had an order, and she went there, and when she came back, her order was wrong. And it was one person, the one girl, the administrator in the movie, who had an attitude with old girl being the new assistant, but she kind of worked her in to the environment and made her feel comfortable in the workplace, in the office that they were working in together. And so if that's what someone here is trying to get somebody to reflect, this is only seeing the negative parts of somebody who, you know, is holding themselves like, I do it better than Virgo, okay. Well, someone's like, okay, well, I want Virgo on the team. I don't care how much you think you're doing it better than Virgo. I want Virgo on the team, okay. And it's making this person feel, you know, down, shoulders down, head down type energy, all right, because they feel like their position is being taken. And it's not the case, Virgo. It's just you need to change. It's someone in the energy here needs to change their attitude, okay, about what's being presented to them. In other words, you know, no, I mean, if this is, again, someone who's giving somebody attitude like they got it all under control, this is like a death to the ego, okay, where someone here, their ego is being let down. In other words, no, we're not going to move the same way we used to move. We're going to do something different. Today I have faith. Today I have faith and truly believe that anything is possible, okay. So this is someone who is turning things around them, and turning things around where it's bringing your energy in, okay, to see the beautiful life that's ahead of you. In other words, someone here could have tried to, you know, maybe even delay you, because the 9 of Wands energy is out here, but I don't like how it feels with that Emperor energy and the Page of Wands, which means this person had a lot to say about you, okay, gossiping about you, maybe about your appearance, how you look, okay, about your life in the past. Again, if this was a family member, they had some things to say about you that they wouldn't say in front of you. 8 of Cup energy in reverse, all right. This is someone who knows that you would have walked away from them a long time ago if you were right there listening to something that they said about you, all right. Whatever it was, it hit hard. Page of Wands energy is like, is nothing compared to a 6 of Wands. A 6 of Wands got everybody's attention. This Page of Wands to the 9 of Wands Emperor energy not only got everyone's attention, but it got people you hung out with. Okay, that's whose attention it got. It got the people you hung out with, work with, your colleagues, and it got to somebody you used to date in the past, maybe, okay, who may have even made this look bad, okay, about you as well. Emperor energy with the 8 of Cup energy in reverse, Virgo. If you dated a Leo in the past, this person here, it was given the energy of maybe trying to stop you or stop another masculine who's in a powerful position from looking at you as an opportunity, okay. Opportunity could be a date. It could be let's sit down and have coffee type energy. That does not have to be a date, but if that's what you consider it, all right, let's go get a drink, let's go get something to eat. Ace of Cup energy is I want to treat you special energy. I want to treat you, okay. Where would you like to go so we can sit down and discuss type energy? All right. That could be for business. That could be for a relationship. That could be for a lot of things. Okay, Virgo. So don't just take it as one thing. Okay. But in this energy, that is what someone presented to somebody relatively close to you, or someone who they thought was your friend or girlfriends. Okay. Or your homegirls. This is, I thought y'all were close, tight. Okay, so, excuse me, the energy is saying that someone here is looking forward to working with you, Virgo. Okay, get grounded, Virgo. All right, you know what that means, get grounded. But for those who don't, and you're stepping into this energy brand new, okay, it's time to get to the baseline, back to the basics, but it's time to get back to the baseline, okay? The things that originally helped you get back on your feet, or originally started you in this independent energy, this secure energy, this 9 of Pentacles, okay, that we have out here for you. All right, Virgo. It's something about how you, again, your body language, okay, it shows presence, okay? You may get the attention when you walk in the room, Virgo. All right. It is not by demand. Okay. It's just your energy already just kind of brings that in for everyone to look left or look right wherever you show up. Okay. But I do feel like this is the energy of maybe someone seeing you walk somewhere. Okay, Virgo. And your energy was like, whew. It may have brought this person wind, child, okay? It brought them cool air, a breeze, okay? Maybe it was breezy that day, or when you walked past this person or walked in wherever you were, okay? They felt a wind chill, okay? They was like, whoa, who was that? All right, Virgo. It's like watching a superhero, okay, walk past you, and they got all this breezeway. Okay, because they came from a different place. All right. So Virgo, you may have brought a chill to somebody because you coming from a different place. Okay, or maybe you are from somewhere, you know, that someone doesn't recognize your energy. Like, you're from there. Okay, that's that. I normally know people like that. You know, from this place. Okay, to be like this, not like that. Okay. So Virgo, I do feel like whoever this is someone who wants to help you, okay? And this is maybe mutual energy, all right? This is someone who feels bad, okay, that you were betrayed by someone in this female group, okay, this girl group. And so they're turning this around in a way where they want you to seek an opportunity, okay, or an opportunity to be sought for you. In other words, someone here said all these things about you that are not true in order for you to miss an opportunity or to not gain a chance at something. Okay, so this is closing out this cycle of someone keeping you missing out on opportunities or getting a second chance, Virgo. Okay, man, whose message was that? Oh my goodness, Virgo. There's a lot of messages out here. You're going to have to tap in, Virgo, okay? Somebody ain't tapping in, all right? 10 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands energy here, okay? Stay tuned, all right, Virgo? This is what's going to help you lift the weight. It's almost like listening to music, all right? But if you listen to the same music and it's weighing you down, slowing you down, and making you cry, it's time for you to change that song, all right? Find another song that may sing something similar or sound something similar, but puts you in a better vibration, okay? For those who are trying to change up their music, Virgo, okay? I feel a strategy, all right, Virgo. Someone here could be trying to strategize with you, all right? This King of Pentacles, this is someone here who is carrying the weight of listening to someone else, okay? Vent, gossip, okay? Or even, you know, defame your character in a way maybe that says you are not worth pursuing or worth working with, okay? The weight is needed to be lived here. All right, Ace of Wands energy in reverse. Okay, it seems like whatever this person said, it makes them look again less attractive. Okay, I know I've said that before in Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Aries readings. Okay, where somebody has been trying to make you look incompetent to someone so bad it's now that person doesn't look attractive. Okay, so they must be going way out of full energy, way out of their way, okay, just to make you look a certain way. All right, again, somebody who had the attitude of, you can't get this job, I can do this job better than you, I got this down pat type energy. Okay, well, they're being thrown off with, we want to invite them to the team energy. Okay, so if this is someone who feels, you know, why do you want to invite them to the team? There's no questions being answered to them, or no responses being answered to this question. All right, this is because they're going to help us succeed. Okay, which means this could be someone here who's getting caught up, Seven of Swords energy. Okay, for making someone miss something. Okay, or they did not get the job done correctly. Okay, maybe too focused on another person. All right, Tower energy here. So this is intervention. In other words, wait, what? We need to sit down and talk. Okay, so there is another masculine, okay, who played a role in this energy, trying to slow you down. Okay, maybe even get in your vision. Okay, this is someone who's trying to keep you divided from anybody or separated from anybody who will work with you, bring you, you know, smiles even. This is like a past connect who's, you know, thrown off that people still want to work with you, or that someone here, this King of Pentacles, wants to work with you. This is, I've done so much to sabotage you and make you look a certain kind of way that now somebody wants to still work with you. So you got a spiteful person. I don't know if it's this female Hermit energy in reverse, or it's a masculine who's feeling really spiteful. It could be a Taurus or a Scorpio, Virgo, who's been causing you to miss out on these chances and opportunities. Okay, so this is capturing these two here, maybe trying to, you know, make you feel uncomfortable with being in the entertainment, okay, business or industry, or whatever it is you do that brings entertainment energy. Okay, it's secured you. Okay, but someone is uncomfortable with how your talent is securing you, and people are, it could be like somebody saying it's wicked or it's black, is witchcraft or something like that. All right, so someone here is trying to make something you're doing in the light, in a positive way, okay, look negative, look bad, like it's a dark thing. Okay, so this is someone here who may be a distant family. If they're not distant family, you may consider this person as family, who wanted you isolated and alone. Okay, whoever this is, you got a Capricorn involved. All right, if this is the friend, Virgo, this is a friend who may have felt, you know, some type of way about somebody showing you attention. Okay, showing you true character, showing you face, that they wanted to do, you know, pursue you. 3 of Wands energy, maybe travel, go places with you. Ace of Swords energy. All right, this is someone, okay, who you may have been intimate with. Okay, but this is somebody here who wanted to maybe go finalize a separation first before connecting with you deeper. Queen of Pentacles energy. So this is someone here, maybe you didn't know there was another femme energy attached to this person. Okay, so this is you finding out. All right, but don't worry, Virgo, balance is being brought to this situation. In other words, whatever unfairness another femme energy that's supposed to be your friend or your family member is trying to bring up to make things feel unfair for you, balance and justice is already being brought. In other words, you got some family members or some friends who are really manipulative, okay, and may have, you know, psych people. If this it can't be the only person who's went to a family member asking them something about you and getting some negative talk or gossip about you in a way where it's like, well, I don't know if I want to work with them. Okay, so you're exactly where you're supposed to be. In other words, you don't have to reach. If you're thinking about this friend, you're like, oh, let me reach out to this friend. All right, because I think she's talking about 6 of Cups energy. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. 8 of Wands energy. All right, you're gonna get a download to do something where you're at when you get this message, Virgo. Okay, but understand that balance is being brought to the situation. In other words, you might be capturing your friend or your family member trying to create some imbalance, and it's going to smooth over so smoothly. All right, Virgo, you're going to be able to smile about this Sun card, and your smile may come off a little wicked, Devil card. All right, because you might be smizing. You might smile in a way where it may look evil to the person who tried to create an imbalance for you. All right, this just now mirrors the how evil they are, that they will smize and smile in your face, saying that they're trying to help you make progress, and they're not. They're just trying to set you back. So Virgo, it is good that you continue to choose yourself. All right, choose the people that only support you. Okay. Surround yourself with people who support you. So this is maybe you getting grounded and you now being in the environment of people who are supportive, okay, who are, supportive of little things that you may need, okay, and that energy turning into something bigger. All right, that's the message that I have for you, Virgo. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. I love y'all. Y'all stay tuned to the channel, Virgo. Don't forget to tap in. Check out the other readings. And I will link the Sagittarius reading in the description box for you guys to check out. Okay? So you guys can unclear all this confusion. If this is someone who was trying to make you feel incompetent and it resonates with a friend, check out the Gemini reading. I will put both links in. Gemini reading about the best friend, okay, who feels some type of way that you made progress. And Sagittarius reading that communicates about someone being confused about somebody else in the energy, okay? Check those 2 readings out if it resonates with you guys. Be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I love y'all, Virgo. Y'all stay safe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.